In an earlier episode we take care of the mast foot, and in this episode it's time to give the surface under the mast foot a little refresh. We talk about if we will do something with the gelcoat before we put the mast foot on the right place. Because we have done to this line before, and now we just have the middle part, and we like to do it before we put this on again, the new one on. Yes. And the mast foot on, because it's much easier to do it when we have everything away. We have already decided that we should repair all the gelcoat, because it's a lot of spider cracks in it.
You can see them there.
Yes. And we even want to take away this one and put new things on. You see, they are really crappy. I think we will be satisfied if we do everything before we put the mast foot on. It was much easier with the heating gun, even if it don't look like that, but it was harder before. Fan, är det kort nu eller? Now we look what we need to sand before we have a new top coat on it. And as usual, we think it's a small job, and when we look at it, it's more than we thought from the beginning. I will show you. We start to do circles around the cracks, and you see it's
small spider cracks. You can see there. Yeah, one. And it's a lot of them.
Yeah, and when we look at this area, it's a lot all over the place. Yeah. So we decided to sand it all the way around.
Yeah.
And then you see it's a lot of cracks in this.
There, you see there.
So the area we will do better, you can see it right here.
Yeah, it's fucking pointed out.
Yeah.
It's like area here. And
even this one where the
track is
for the self-tacking system.
Yeah,
we sit. And when we start, we think it's just a few of cracks like this one, but now we see that we need to do a lot more. As usual. It's better to do it now, and it will be good.
We actually do it now because we have the mast foot is dismounted now, so
we grind out all the spider cracks in the gelcoat. We use a rotating file. A lamp is good to use because sometimes it's hard to see the small cracks. Today it's time to do the fairing compound for the second time. Mix it together. Yes, now I think I have more grey hair than before because I have sanded all the fairing compound we have done another day. Now you just can see the spider cracks, and here you see all the dust from the sanding. It's all over the boat, so time to vacuum a little bit, and then it's time to do the second fairing compound. Yeah, it's lots of work until you put color on it again, but it's worth it. So yeah, I think I will go home and take a shower. Today we have the soft speckle. It's easier when it's not just flat. Now it's like a mess again. Fairing compound all over the place. And after that, just do it again. Go on and sand everything. It's worth it when it's finished, but when you just do it, you think, why do we do this kind of work? But now some coffee and wait for everything to be dry, and then time to sand. How can boatyard life be so enjoyable? There is just gravel and dry grass, and you feel so relaxed and enjoyable. Couldn't be better. Before we started painting the surface with gelcoat, we masked all the holes we want to keep. This makes it easier to mount all the stuff we removed before we started. We also wiped it off with acetone. We chose to paint in 3 layers. In the last layer it is wax in the gelcoat that makes it harden. Every time we do this, we wonder if it is possible to get the right finish in the end. It always looks like shit before sanding and polishing. When everything is ready, it's time to take away the masking tape we put on before. It's a little bit tricky, but we think it's the easiest way to do it. Yeah, now everything is hardened, and it's time to start sand this area. It's a little bit bumpy, what do you say? But you can see we have done this area before, and yeah, it's good.